season is going to be high.
Oh,
we got match started. All right, what's going on? All right, so I'm going to let you know that I told Jakal that if he loses his first match, he needs to time him out every other game. And the reason being is because Jakal's been having a hard time actually beating him. What is going on? That is not supposed to happen, dude.
All right, timeout Jakal incoming.
Oh, no.
It's correct, though. Like, the problem, I was talking about this on the way over, where it's like there is so many characters in this game where, in theory, all that, like, Cloud should be doing is pressing back air for 8 minutes.
Yep.
And yet, people are saying, oh, yeah, Cloud DK wins that. It's like, no, he shouldn't be.
Well, it's the fear factor, right? Like,
I mean, yes.
if you're playing against Bowser, you get hit, you're on a timer.
And the concern is what players like Leon weaponize. Like, he is so good at just distilling defensive options and beating them with 1 or 2 or 1 to 3 of his normal buttons.
Exactly.
That was definitely intended to be a turnaround something there, because you landed a landing fair that low. Oof.
I think Leon's strong suit as a player, honestly, is that he's able to get the center stage really easily. I never understood it, especially with how large Bowser is. Like, look at this. He immediately took the entire stage, and now he's reaping the rewards from it. It's kind of crazy. And there you go. Converted straight into the stock.
Down angled forward tilt, catching that 2-frame. It's something that I feel it is so good for Dave in particular, because I was talking about this with Reggie. Dave is so good at just foregoing a lot of matchup, like inconsistencies, and just playing against the player right from the jump.
Yeah.
So that means he's accruing data right from the jump. And if you're able to do that, you're able to start choosing landing mix-ups, play a level ahead of your opponent from the word go. And doing that against a fundamentals-focused player like Jakal, you can start. You have that, like, a little bit of knowledge advantage. Like with the turnaround up tilt.
Crazy.
Just all right. I know grab doesn't close out here. He could do jump side B out of shield, but he knows that Jakal's kind of aware of the command grab and might be ready to spot dodge on reaction.
Yeah.
So instead, you play that extra level deep and know that Bowser can take a couple hits if he needs him to.
But I feel like grab just went through Bowser's body there. I don't know. Did I miss that? Was I not paying attention?
No, that's a Bowser thing.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, so when they made Bowser's shield bigger to have it encompass his whole body, they realized that, oh snap, Bowser's just like really big. So they made his arms intangible while he's shielded. Not intangible, or like can't be grabbed.
Why didn't we give that to Mewtwo, man? Like, come on.
Mewtwo does need it.
He needs it, dude. He needs it. Anyway, dude, back to the match. Jakal started off extremely strong. Talk about stage control. Jakal just kind of immediately took it, never gave it back, and he's about to never mind. Thought he was going to convert, but he missed the punish there.
Jude is just trying to set up a lot of platform tech chase scenarios.
Ooh.
That was something that East was able to get a lot of mileage of, and just Leon missing techs today.
Missing a lot of them, honestly. Jakal's definitely taking advantage. Oh, he's trying to style there. I'm not sure what that would have converted into. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Jakal's he's like, wait a minute. I need to win these.
Yeah, what if I... Sometimes you hit those moments where, like, I'm just pressing buttons now. The spot dodge through it. That was so good.
Do we see a 3-stock here? It can happen. It can happen. Ooh.
A 3-stock for the cost. Another spot dodge read with a super low nair.
Zako's playing out of his mind right now.
This
Punish
is,
game. Holy cow, let's go.
That's a game.
Let's go.
Not even 100%.
You just see Leon puzzled right now. He's like, wait a minute.
He's like, all right.
See a little smirk. He's just like,
He thinks about that for a moment. It's so funny, because there are games like that will happen. It's like, all right, you just got to, like, accept that and move on. Especially in like those quote-unquote closer 3-stocks where it feels like you're playing neutral, but then your opponent just like kills you. But then there's some games like that where it's like, oh man, that game was Jakal from the word go.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I wonder what went through his head to have such a dominant standpoint in that game too. It's just, I don't know. It's just like processing it from a top player's perspective, right? It's just like, you know that you messed up game 1. How does that convert into your game 2 game plan? Right? It's really interesting theory in regards to just the thought process on that. But they're playing relatively even right now. So I guess it's happening both ways, right? Like the game 3 is now like, okay, we're going to be playing toe-to-toe.
Yeah, 'cause in a game 1 type of perspective, it seems like Leon is able just to do what he wants. Game 2, the same thing, but for Jakal. Close first stock interaction here. Leon's starting to get a little bit desperate with some of these down airs, but just getting to the platform, dashing back. Hi, Reggie.
Hi, Reggie. Oh, we're going to have a mid-com swap right after this game.
It is best of 5 here, and up smash out of shield, yeah. Another one of those
Nice
down airs
clean.
that Leon was trying to get, trying to force out, just trying to find any hit in order to convert into a stock.
Exactly. Looks like Leon is struggling to close it out right now. He's trying to force it. It's not working out to his advantage right now. Oh, still caught the jump.
The funny thing about Bowser, though, is that, all right, you took 60. That's fine.
That's what you have to do, right?
Yeah.
It's just like if you're going to play a big body character, you have to understand that you're just going to take damage. You're going to incur damage. It doesn't matter. It's how you play the second half of your stock.
Snowballing doesn't always exist against heavies unless you take the stock.
100%.
That's what Jakal's looking for right now. All of these back airs are being spaced for the tippers.
Jakal's punish game from the ledge has been amazing this set so far.
Ooh, I love that mix-up there from Jakal, hovering so long in order to threaten Wolf Flash, and the back hit of down smash.
Is he going to close that out?
Just to look for Nair, though, but since he didn't get the strong hit, he couldn't refresh the situation instead. We're just playing hyper defense.
Juggle situation going down. Okay, so
We're hunting real small. Again, same type of situation as stock number 1. Looking for the up tilt, but a nice weave from Jakal to get out, then back in with that back air. At 160, you don't even need the sweet spot.
I feel like Leon is not capitalizing on these juggle situations a lot. He's putting them there so often this game. He's not closing them out. He's not occurring the damage the way that he's supposed to be doing in those situations. It's causing him precious time.
And time is certainly running out here, RJ, because we are hunting down we go. Almost lapped in percent, looking super late air dodge in order to avoid that up smash. And another back air
another
comes
closeout.
down.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Not quite.
Bowser's heavy. Look at that. Never mind. He still closes it out anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to switch from one black person to another black person. Oh, one a little bit more hood-like. Come on through. Yeah.
I'm not allowed to engage with that.
What's up, Mike? Say it with me, Henry. All right. Oh,
Welcome back.
yeah.
Don't sound so sad.
No, I'm sad that you guys can't stop me. No,
Oh my god, if you're...
no, I lost.
Rest in peace. Because, RJ, I don't know how much... Okay, we'll talk about this later. All right, but all we've been seeing thus far, but after game 1, where Leon felt like he had an assertion of dominance over center stage, able to play this slow kind of like tit-for-tat type of game plan that Bowser's so good at.
Yeah.
After that, it's all been Jakal being patient to find hits.
Not patient there.
Not
but
patient there. Like, I was trying to set the stage, and he just decided, hey, but what if I die?
What if I just uppy at him? You know, it'll be cool.
Just let it rip. Game 5 sets are cool, right?
This is what you guys all want to watch.
I actually really like that dash attack from Leon, though. And now, this is the struggling point where you play against Bowser, and you just start getting command grabs out of everything. Because frame 6.
Yeah, it's really like messes up your mind so
Really
much
does.
because once you get hit by one, it's like, oh, am I gonna get hit by another one? And then that's where all the mix happens to Bowser.
Getting the up smash out of shield, though. Another one of those down airs from Leon. It's a hefty bag of mix-ups that he has access to, and all he's trying to do is get in your head and make you feel that pressure, or in another universe, make you feel stupid.
Yeah, it's always to feel stupid.
Extra laser. Ooh.
Okay, yeah.
The turn on up tilt, reading the spot dodge.
Yeah, but it also covers rolls, so it's such a good option in that scenario. And the only other option was like shield, where it's like pretty safe from my understanding, or he rolls away. So both non-punishable options.
Gotta wonder what you want to take. Oh, Jakal read the jump out of the corner, but misspaced his back air ever so slightly. Looking pretty good here is Leon in order to take this game. Another one of those flying slams, dealing a solid 20%.
All right.
Jab it.
Neutral get up jab. Pretty fast option.
Helps.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I like that though. You have the extra mix-up that Jakal was trying to do a little earlier. Like sometimes you're not always going to go to ledge, so you have to make Leon respect that, even in a losing effort. You are up a game, you have that information that you can use to play with.
Oh, just dip out of there.
And the forward tilt as well. Catching Leon going for the lazy jump back to ledge. Trying to conserve resources, but got hit by a down angle forward tilt. Damage is coming, missing the grab!
No.
Bowser doing Bowser things. Those ungrabbable arms.
Some random moment. He's broken. Okay, yeah, just waiting for the roll.
Man, that's, I think, 3 stocks? That's not in that game, but across the entire set.
Yeah.
Where Leon has just done, like, empty land or drop shield, wait a beat, up tilt.
Yeah.
It's that extra, all you need is that beat, that moment of, all right, I'm in frame advantage because my opponent either has to jump squat or has to roll, so it's at least 3 frames.
Yeah.
You throw out that coverage, you make them scared, and you call out the panic option. As we head to game 5 here, Nick, please.
Nick,
Nick?
please.
Nick Gaming?
Nick.
Nick?
All right, small screen it
Smaller.
is.
We are tiny game 5 today.
iPad mini.
We're iPad kids, please.
Yeah.
Work it, please.
Please.
I would like to see the gameplay.
Are you the Bay? Help me.
We can barely see that forward air come out. Like, all right, it like okay.
Okay.
All right.
So Leon's doing Leon's doing some crazy options. We saw the F smash before during the mini screen, but taking the stock with the down B right there, leaving Jakal Harris in the disadvantage.
Another forward smash rip though. The difference is Wolves is a lot harder to punish.
Yeah, and you've seen those spot dodge come out, and that's why Leon's been so successful with those up tilts. He sees those panic options that Jakal's been throwing out, and he's like, okay, I just need to wait a bit because you're afraid. Yeah, because you're so afraid of me for situations like that.
Welcome to Win Conditions 101.
Yeah.
Like, if Bowser's up a stock, you know the vibes.
Yeah. This is like the stuff you see on like Elite Smash.
This is stuff you saw back in 2018.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, yeah, this is how I have more control as Bowser over Flying Slam. Time to find my way down.
He found his way down.